Hey everyone, welcome back to the Omega Scale. Today, we're settling the debate once and for all, and we're ranking the 10 fastest speedsters in the entire DC Multiverse. Now look, I already know what a lot of you are thinking. You're ready to type in the comments, right now, Barry Allen is the fastest, video over. But I'm telling you right now, you're wrong. In this ranking, Barry Allen isn't number 1. Heck, he isn't even number 2. If that bothers you, why don't you stick around to the end of the video, because we're diving into the raw peak feats that prove exactly why the hierarchy of speed isn't what you think it is. So today we're ignoring fast guys like Superman or Shazam, and we're talking about the true speedsters. Let's get into it. Starting us off at number 10, we have Jessie Chambers. Now, Jessie is unique because she didn't just wake up with a connection to the Speed Force. She's the daughter of the Golden Age heroes Liberty Bell and Johnny Quick. She has access to the Speed Force through a literal mathematical equation. Just think about how insane that is. While others are feeling the run, she's calculating the physics of the speed in real time. At her peak, she's not just fast. She has her mother's super strength and has once used her speed to fly across the globe in seconds while carrying massive weights, bridging the gap between speedster and a powerhouse. She's a 10 on this list because while she's brilliant, she hits a ceiling that the pure conduits on the list don't have. And at 9, we have the man who started it all, Jay Garrick. Jay's origin is a classic, a lab accident involving hard water vapors in the late 30s. For a long time, Jay didn't even tap into the Speed Force. He relied on a localized meta-gene, but don't let the old man vibes fool you. Jay's peak feat isn't just about miles per hour, it's about mastery. He has the ability to steal kinetic energy. There was a moment where he slowed down a younger, faster speedster just by being in their orbits. He had been clocked moving at over 20 times the speed of sound without even breaking a sweat. He stays at the 9 because eventually age and his biology limits catch up to him compared to the next speedsters. At number 8, we have August Hart, aka Godspeed. His origin is tied into a Speed Force storm in Central City that gave power to a dozen people, but August was the only one who decided to become judge, jury, and executioner. What makes Godspeed terrifying is his divide ability. He's so fast that he can literally split his consciousness and the Speed Force to exist in 2 places at once. It is not a speed mirage, it's 2 physical bodies. His peak feat was sustaining this long enough to outrun Barry Allen and extract the speed from other runners, essentially eating their velocity. He's a monster, but the strain of splitting his soul keeps him from climbing into the top 5. Next up is Savitar. Originally a Cold War pilot whose plane was struck by lightning, he didn't just become fast, he became obsessed. He spent decades studying the Speed Force like a dark religion. Savitar's peak aren't just about running, they are about manipulation. He can give speed to inanimate objects and can take it away from an entire crowd of people instantly. He once created a Speed Force shield that made him untouchable by other flashes. He's at a 7 because while his knowledge is top tier, his raw speed can still be overtaken by those with a deeper, more natural connection to the Speed Force. Now coming up next at number 6 is Bart Allen. He's the grandson of Barry Allen from the future, born with a hyper-accelerated metabolism that causes him to age years in a matter of days. To save his life, he was raised in a virtual reality simulator that kept pace with his brain. This gives Bart Allen the highest processing speed of any character on this list. He can read an entire library in seconds, and thanks to his photographic memory, he retains everything. During Infinite Crisis, he absorbed the entire Speed Force into his body to stop Superboy Prime. For a brief moment, Bart was the fastest thing in existence, but the toll he took on his body was so much to permanently maintain. Number 5 is where it gets a bit controversial, Hunter Zolomon or Zoom. Now look, Zoom isn't actually a speedster in the traditional sense. He doesn't use the Speed Force. After an accident with the cosmic treadmill, Hunter was derailed from the timeline. He doesn't just run fast, he manipulates his personal time. When he runs, he's actually just moving through a second that has been stretched into an hour. At his peak, he once blitzed Barry Allen and Wally West at the same time, so badly they couldn't even see him. He's at a 5 because while he can't be raced, he can be beaten if you can find a way to manipulate time even better than he can. At number 4, we have the man who ruined Barry Allen's life, Gilbert Thorne, a fan from the 25th century who grew so obsessed with the Flash that he recreated the accident and became his greatest nightmare. Thorne created the negative Speed Force, which acts like a cancer on the regular Speed Force. His big feats. Thorne is a living paradox. He has moved so fast through time that he has erased his own origin and still exists. He can travel through the timeline without a treadmill, and is fast enough to catch Barry Allen off guard and vibrate his hand through a human's chest before a single neuron can fire. His pure little velocity. Alright, let's talk about the man himself, Barry Allen. Yeah, I know, Barry Allen at number 3, but he's the main character. Well guys, stick with me. Barry Allen is the one who generated the Speed Force. He was struck by a bolt of lightning, and he is the engine that keeps the multiverse moving. His peak feats are legendary. He runs through the multiverse. He has outrun the Omega beams of Darkseid, and he has literally saved reality in Crisis on Infinite Earth. But Barry's biggest weakness is his mind. He's a scientist. He thinks in the term of physics and limits. He is the best at what he does, but there's a barrier he can't just cross. A limit that our top 2 have left in the dust. Now coming in at number 2 is the reason Barry Allen isn't higher. the Black Flash. This isn't a hero or a villain, it's a multiversal constant, it's the Grim Reaper for speedsters. When the speedster's time is up, the Black Flash appears to return them to the Speed Force. Why is it at number 2, you ask? Because it is inescapable. It doesn't matter how fast Barry runs, the Black Flash is the finish line. Its peak feats is simply existing. It has claimed almost every name on this list. It is the personification of the limit to beat. You don't just have to be fast, you have to be something more than human. And now finally, at number 1, is the undisputed king of the Omega scale, Wally West. If Barry Allen is the engine, Wally West is the fuel. But Wally did what Barry could never do. He stopped treating speed like a science and started treating it like a spiritual connection. The peak feats that put him here, Wally West is the only being in the history of the DC Multiverse to outrun the Black Flash. He didn't just run around the world, he raised the personification of death to the very end of time, to the heat depths of the universe where the concept of death no longer existed. He outrans instantaneous teleportation and has reached level of mainline speed that makes everyone else on this list look like they're walking. Wally West isn't just a speedster, he's the fastest being to ever exist in fiction. So did I ruin your day by putting Barry at 3? Or do you finally see the light? Wally's feats don't lie, guys. Hit that sub button and don't forget to comment, and we'll see you on the next one.